And most of the time, you're not lazy. You're just stuck, you don't know where to start, and that's exactly what's causing the doom scrolling, the time wasting, and everything else. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mansoor Docs, and today I'll be telling you how exactly you can make that academic comeback of your life. And now you might be thinking what credibility she has to speak upon this matter. Currently, I'm a final year student in college, and I was never an exceptional genius student during my school days. I was always that average, mediocre student. I never used to cross that 90 percentage in my school exams. But in my 12th standard, I put every ounce of my hard work into my exams and I was able to score 89 percentage in my final board exams. And I was very happy with that marks because I know I did my best. I know that I did all the hard work to get that 89 percentage. After that, coming to college, in my first semester, I was very lazy because I thought, okay, school is over. Why I have to again hard work now in college? I can have some time for myself. I need to rest a little bit. And that is exactly what made my marks go down in first semester. But after my first semester, I wanted to improve my marks, and from second and third semester, after following few of these tips and tricks, I could genuinely see an increase or some improvement in my marks. And today I'll be telling you the tricks and tips that I have used myself so you can also have that academic comeback of your life. And I'll be doing this in English today because I want it to reach a wider audience and I want everyone who sees this video to understand it properly. First one, stop waiting for motivation. Motivation isn't just going to come magically from somewhere. We always waste our time waiting for that right time we say, okay, today I don't feel like studying. I want some motivation, then only I can start learning. But no, that motivation is not going to come. You have to start. The motivation will follow after that. Because most of us waste our time because of this one thing. If you have trouble starting, I'll tell you an easy way. This is something that I heard somewhere and I'll be sharing it to you now. We have to count from 1 to 3, and at the count of 3, we have to get up from wherever we are sitting and start doing our work. So for example, now I'm sitting here, I need to start studying, but I'm too lazy to get up and go study. So I'll do this. I'll count from 1 to 3, and on the count of 3, I'll go get up and study. And that is something that is going to help you if you're having trouble to start. You do not have to study for 8 to 10 hours. After seeing a lot of videos of toppers and everyone on the internet, they always say, I studied for 12 hours a day, I studied for 15 hours a day. Yes, that is an amazing thing. But most of us won't be able to focus that much amount of time. Only a certain amount of people who have that much discipline in their life can only do that 15-hour number. Most of us are not that disciplined. We are always in a hurry to do everything. In that point, what you have to do is, you just have to give your 2 to 3 hours from your day to study. As I told you, you don't have to give 8 to 10 hours, 12 hours to study. You just have to give 2 to 3 focused study hours to finish that entire syllabus. That is something which is going to really help you, because most of us are not that interested to study for such a long period of time, and it will eventually burn us out. So what you can do is sit for at least 2 hours or 3 hours a day, but that 2 or 3 hours you should have your complete focus on what you are doing. Just try to minimize every other distractions that is around you. And the third one is follow some study methods. This is something that have genuinely helped me during my 12th standard. I used to prepare for NEET, and at that time I used to follow this method to study. The first one is the Pomodoro method. In the Pomodoro method, you have to make a certain time for yourself to study. For example, I'll decide that I need to study for 25 minutes now, and I'll study completely for that 25 minutes. And after that 25 minutes gets over, the next 5 minutes I'll take a short break. And again, after the 5-minute short break, I'll again do a 25-minute study, and again after that I'll take a 5-minute short break. So this will help us to stay consistent. It will not make us bored, and this will definitely help you to study for long hours. I'm telling you because I have experienced this. It doesn't have to be just 25 minutes. You can alter it according to your preferences. And the next one is Feynman's method. When we all were little kids, we used to act like teachers. We used to put that little dolls in front of us and we used to act like we are teaching them. Feynman's method is exactly that. You have to act like you are teaching someone else. So first what you have to do is you have to know what exactly that topic is, and you have to act like you are teaching it to someone else. So that will definitely engrave those points into your brain and you won't forget it, because you are teaching, you are speaking, you are hearing the same thing. Most of the time you won't forget that things. This is a problem that everyone is going to have. And our fourth point is avoid phone distractions. You might be thinking it feels so easy for me to tell, like, avoid phone distractions. Yes, I know it is very, very difficult even for me. Still, I struggle with my phone. When I sit to study, I always have that urge to take my phone, watch reels, and waste my time. And if I want a phone break, what I do is I take my phone, and most of us will be taking either Instagram, YouTube, or WhatsApp. I always restrict myself from the reel section, because reels are our real enemy. Reels are the villain of the story, because it will waste a lot of our time, and our 5-minute break will turn into a 1 hour long break before we even realize it. I always restrict myself from the reel section, and I will only just watch the feed post and the stories. And eventually, after 5 to 10 minutes, we will get bored of that and we will go back to the studying. This is what I am doing currently. So, this is what I am doing myself, and it has really worked wonders. And now I come to the final and fifth point: make your own plan. Everything should be having a plan, and you should have a study plan every day. We are all different and we can't study exactly the same time another person studies. So, what I do is that I'm a person who can study really well in the morning and in the night, but during the afternoon I am always either sleepy or I just don't want to study at all. So what I used to do is that I used to wake up early in the morning, I used to study, and after that at afternoon I used to sleep, and then at night I will again study. The sleep we are losing in the night will be compensated in the afternoon. And this one was my plan which worked for me, and like this you have to make your own plan, because I am not you and you are not me. You'll be having a different efficient study time, and some people can study really well during the afternoons. So this was my last and final point, and if you follow this method, you are definitely not going to waste a lot of time. I am really telling you guys, if you follow all these methods, you are definitely going to see an improvement in your marks. I am not telling that you will directly jump from an F to an A. It's never going to happen, because we all need time to jump from an F to an A. These methods are definitely going to help you to see an improvement in your grades. I am giving you that assurance. I am telling you 100% that you will definitely see an improvement in yourself. And these are some of the things that I have myself done and experienced. So that is why I am telling you guys to do these things. If you want a higher grade, a better grade, you don't have to be perfect. Just try to stay consistent every day and you will see the difference, I'm telling you. So that is it. That's it for our today's video. And if you felt like these ideas work for you, or if you found it at least a little bit helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button, so that it will really make me so happy. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.